So I made it to Poland, and this is Simon, my official translator for the trip.
Cześć.
He's helping me translate some of the things for my show, because at the moment all I know is hello, apple, and suck my balls, which are three phrases that you don't want to get mixed up in Poland.
We're going to eat traditional Polish food. We're going to a restaurant called Lisia Nora, which is called, in English you can translate it to a fox's den.
Because the cars are backwards, I saw a child sitting in the driver's seat, and I thought a child was driving the car. I was like, that small child's driving the car. I just did the first show. Yeah, that was rough. I don't know. It is a bit funny though, I finished my show and a guy came up to me and he goes, "You did well. Poland is a very miserable country." Caught you spying. So Simon just came over and told me I gotta go see. There's an amateur magicians tournament happening down the street here. So we're gonna go see that.
Oh, it's fantastic. We're going. It's just over there. Let's see.
Yeah, I didn't really realize this until recently, but apparently Simon is quite well known in Poland. He used to perform magic quite a lot, and he's getting back into it now after many years of tattooing. It seems like a lot of Polish magicians know who he is.
Fame, motherfucker.
Very famous.
Famous.
So I got about 15 minutes or so to watch the magicians, and then I'm gonna run back and set up for mine.
Droga z Przemyśla jest daleka, delikatnie mnie suszyło, bo mamy dzisiaj taką piękną pogodę, ale spróbuję wykonać pewną rzecz. Mniej więcej w ten sposób. Lepiej. Dajcie brawa dla Piotra.
Yeah, it's fascinating to watch from the other end, because I feel like people are watching my show at the moment over here with me talking and not really understanding what I'm saying, and then I go watch a Polish magic competition. It's like I get how they're feeling, and I'm really trying to in the show like make it so I'm talking as little as possible and very clear and concise with my actions and what I'm gonna do, but it's still a skill that I'm slowly building, I think. I was saying for the longest time, like, I want to work silently, I don't want to talk, I want to try and stop talking, but I think it's less of like stop talking and more, can people actually follow a story of what you're doing? Can they follow the story? Because if you can follow the story of what's happening, then I don't think it really matters whether or not people understand what you're saying. Jump for it. So I'm all finished with my street shows for the day. I did two, both of which, I don't know, it kind of feels like at the end of the day it was Sam 0, Radom 2.
It was good. He did a good job.
So the second show, I felt like it was going really well up until this new trick that I've got where it's this potato box trick. It ends with you tipping out a whole bunch of potatoes onto the ground. But the problem is some of the kids, if there's too many kids and they can be a bit, I don't know how you'd say it, off the leash, or just, how would you call those kids?
Well, there's a Polish kids and there are Polish kids from Radom.
So usually kids would see the potatoes on the ground and just go, okay, I guess there's potatoes on the ground now, and think nothing of it. And it seems like the kids here went, I wonder if I can get those potatoes. Basically, one kid went for the potato, I made a bit of a joke of it, and then more kids realized, I'm gonna try and go for those potatoes. And they just all stormed the stage trying to grab these potatoes. And usually this wouldn't be a problem, and I kind of thought, it's fine, they can take the potatoes, I don't really care. And then one kid threw a potato, and it suddenly clicked in my head, oh fuck, this is what's gonna happen now. I need to get these back. So I don't know, I think there was a bit of an urge to, rather than just go with it and see what happens, to try and fight it and see if you can get it under control again. but there was no getting it under control again.
Nope.
Once that had happened. Anyway, I got through the show in the end, and I guess it kind of worked, but yeah, I don't know. I think we've got the footage of it.
I hate kids. Hey, okay. Please. 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 Can somebody tell them to stop? Kids.
Dobra, dziękujemy.
Wait,
Dzieciaki,
in the back.
dzięki,
In the back. In the back.
ale
In the
już
back.
posprzątane.
In the
Super.
back. In the back. Dzięki.
Wiadomo, ziemniaki są teraz cenne.
No,
więc
it's fine. It's
można-
fine. All good. All good. In the back. In the back. Back. In the back. Dzięki. Man, these are some hungry kids here. You should feed them. Dzięki. Hey. Dzięki.
We're walking back to hang out with some magicians here in Radom.
This one. Just mark this. Just a shot. Here. We're just marking. Brush here. 2 times here.
It looks so cool. Whoa. Wow. What was your name?
Kamil.
Camille. Nice.
The next day.
Hello. Hello. This is the Sunday of the festival. We did 2 shows yesterday, and we're just now going to get some food.
This is an exact portrait of Frederick Chopin. He did have some medical issues with his face, but he was a very good musician.
I did get one very helpful hint of advice. Sometimes in my show, I will tell a kid to back off. And my friend Simon listened to this and heard me say it. And after the show, he was like, don't tell kids over here to back off, because it can kind of sound like you're telling them to fuck off. Which isn't something that I really want to be doing. So yeah, good advice for when you're busking in Poland. I had to watch Kacper perform, who is kind of the one responsible for bringing me here. I met Kacper ages ago, back in, I think 2018, 2019. He came over to Edinburgh Fringe, and he was this young 18-year-old kid, just so keen to try street performing, and it was his first time street performing outside of Poland, and anyway, it's really cool to see him doing a show here in Poland.
Tak samo jak to, że mam tutaj bardzo ostre nożyczki, takimi nożyczkami możemy przeciąć, to wygląda jak dwie liny związane ze sobą. Kocham Panie.
Today we are in Radom, and this is interesting fact about Poland. This is the way we sit on the benches. Yeah. So, yeah, I think you guys like it. So thank you very much.